Let's get it started. I think we're gold, right? Or are we silver, almost gold? We are gold, almost gold 2. Let's get into the first game of the day.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
I did not mean to kick it that far.
For a touchback.
I still hate that they changed it from, what was it, 25 yards for a touchback? Now it's 35 yards. That's kind of crazy, man. That's a crazy change to make.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's brought down, but not before he...
I rarely win against the Lions. It's very rare.
Chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 8 yards out. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Goff in that Lions offense.
If he scores, I'm quitting.
Try for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
Yeah, all right. Good game.
Will get in to make it 8-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now White on a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good.
Not a good start. I hate playing the Lions. I wasn't going to get any clips that game. I could feel it. Now it's gonna glitch. Just go into the next game.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own
20. Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
I'm pretty sure the Seattle Seahawks play the Colts next week. Or I guess this weekend.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Leonard Williams.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Finds some time left. He calls his own number again. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I think I know the strategy to play against this guy.
You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Richardson on 3rd.
All that waiting to get sacked.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
What we're already seeing, his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. Darnold. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28.
More yards.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Darnold looking to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Walker running to the right. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
Touchdown!
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing now, Richardson.
How'd he catch that and how'd he throw that, bro? That should have been a sack.
37. They pick up 14 yards on that one.
His guy, like, ran right in front of him, not even trying to block, just standing there.
Still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Richardson now on 1st and 10.
That's what should have happened.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson. Going with a screen to Taylor. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd down.
More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And this
Good job tackling him backwards.
That is such
Great
a
job.
play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Tag. Liking 18. Ready?
going for it on 4th. Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Darnold now to
The
throw.
Seahawks, first down.
Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Played to number 11.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and
A
5.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
By Julio on the right side.
I'm kind of surprised he caught that.
13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing it.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's second down.
Okay. Sacks stopped the clock, right? No, they don't.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try
Now
to
I know
score
that.
going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. 37 yards in the right hash.
Gosh,
And this
darn it.
isn't-
Okay, at least he quit, bro. Can't believe I missed that. I've been missing so many field goals lately, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
Jason Myers.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium.
On the set.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the air right away. It's Mariota. He's going to test this secondary right away.
Why?
Bring
Oh
this
my gosh.
into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Why didn't my guy? I tried to turn him backwards.
A gain of 48.
Just completely ignored my input.
Exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
Washington Commanders.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Does no one guard the quarterback on cover 1? Does nobody have the quarterback?
Here's Mariota. Touchdown, Washington. And that is the way start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
You got to be kidding me. Nobody has the quarterback on cover one? Am I mistaken? Somebody should have been on the quarterback.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Darnold now to throw. That one intercepted. He works free. Right side. Just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then...
What a terrible start. I was going to quit after that first pass. Whenever my guys don't do anything there, like if I'm trying to stop the ball, they should at least make contact. I don't like how this game, like you press triangle and it just strictly goes for a interception. Like they strictly go to catch it instead of contest the ball and try to catch it. They should make it so your player actually makes a play on the ball.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack, and it's...
I love playing the Ravens. I love playing any person who plays with the quarterback and goes out to the side, because anytime they go out, I just play cover one contain over and over and over again. And it's so good. Either a sack or pressure every time. I love those games.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down at the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That should have been a pick.
Incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He puts him air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the he falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had.
Oh, come on.
This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing.
My guy had him.
So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Play fake. Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46.
From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it
I'm getting lucky.
12 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long for him here. And it's complete. Play made by Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Set to return it. Here's Cody White. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Pass hauled in by the
Get the first. Come on, bro.
He did not get there. It's going to be 4th and
Fuck it. I'm tired of playing these games that don't have any clips in them. I should have picked the ball off to begin the game. Watch you put me against the same guy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers as a set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. Yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cousins gonna throw to start things. And unable to connect there.
I wouldn't have been able to get the ball out.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too
These people
long.
get so lucky, bro. That should have been a sack.
Not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks
Oh my gosh.
ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Atlanta.
It's the first run of the game for BJ.
So far, I've noticed, I think Gold has the hardest games out of all the rankings.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these
Bronze is actually fairly difficult to get out of. Silver's a breeze. Gold always takes a bit.
Open man, he's got Agnew.
Elite,
Rallies to the football.
I barely remember being in Elite for too long, but Hero I can't get past, so I guess that's the hardest, but Gold is one of the hardest ranks to get out of.
The ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On first and 10, here.
Really?
Throw the game is going to be intercepted.
This game hates me, bro.
Rookie out of Georgia.
Man, fuck this game, bro. I don't know if the other side was open or not. It probably was.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror-image matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks and themselves. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Seahawks versus the Seahawks.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
That's good for us Seahawks.
I'm getting a little bit of lag.
A gain of 12.
Darnold. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
I did not mean to kick it that far.
And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And complete to Smith and Jigba. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
God, that's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off of play action, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Walker now on 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's Darnold. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Seahawks nothing. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Now, we know that you're throwing.
Good play, good play, good play.
Be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Back to throw, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Josh Jobe. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I usually don't lose against the Seahawks. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think I'm 3 of 3. It's rare that you face off against the same team, especially being the Seahawks. And that's going to be all for tonight. I'm going to end on a dub. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.